back to Rachel and Bella Crafts. Rachel here. I hope you are well. So today we are going to be carrying on with our altered book, and we are also working on our day 60, yay, for the 100-day challenge. So what I'm going to do today, I don't know if you can guess what I've been up to from the silhouettes here on my pieces of paper, but I have been printing onto CD cases. So these are the little CD cases that we love to use. Well, I was watching one of Carol Law's tutorials the other week, and she had a nifty little tip for us all. In fact, I'm not sure it wasn't a collaboration video. And she printed on her CD cases. So I had a go, super easy. I just put a little bit of washi tape underneath, plonked it on, stuck it in the printer, Bob's your uncle, turned it over, same thing then. So obviously I know I've got these white out bits here, but I can still use those bits that are on there. So I have now got myself two rather lovely CD cases that are printed back and front. So we will need two of those, and I have also printed onto some nice large envelopes. Size, what's the size of my envelopes? My envelopes are 23 centimeters, which is what in inches, Rach? 9 inches by 6 3/4. Of course it is. No, it's not. Almost 6.5, sorry. And that's 23 centimeters by 16. So just to give you an idea of how big they are, but obviously don't forget I am working in a large book. Okay, so obviously if you want to craft along, you may want to do this with slightly smaller envelopes so that they will fit into your journal. So what we're going to be doing today, I have prepared another end bit here in my altered book, and I have already prepped it, popped the eyelets in and popped in the elastic as well. And basically what we're going to be doing is a really simple and straightforward little project for you today. So I'm going to be popping this into the binding. Now what I have done is, using my circle cutter, I have actually notched the bit where the flap is. So you see that corner there, I have just literally shaved the edge off, mainly because when you pop it then underneath the elastics, it does just make it easier for the envelope to just kind of flip back and forth, which is obviously what we want it to be able to do. That will be stuck down, but yeah. So what we're going to be making is an envelope flip. That's all I'm going to call it, because it is what it is. And we're going to create that by adding these two CD cases underneath. So make sure that once you've printed them, you've folded down the flaps, okay? And they're going to fit nice and neatly like this. They are going to have to overlap because they are, well, mine are obviously smaller than my envelopes. If you're using a smaller envelope, then yours will be much smaller than the envelope. And the idea is that they will fit underneath the flap. Now, if you're very clever and you manage to line that up really well, the idea also is that they are slightly hidden, because I've printed the same design on the back of the envelope as I have printed on these. Now I know they're slightly overlaid, but I can kind of, now when you do stick them down, they need to be able to flip back, okay, because we're going to be putting something in them. So they're going to be like little hidden photo displays, so you could pop photographs in them or whatever, but I'm going to do a little display with some photographs out of the new kit that I'm working on, which is Rose's kit, Simply Pleasures from JournalInTime. So I've got some of the lovely bits of ephemera from her kit there, and I'm going to use them now to decorate the inside of my CD cases. But that is the basic construction there. So if you want to just watch me as I now try to decorate, so just bear in mind now directionally which way they are. So we know this one's going on the bottom, and we know that it needs to be this way up. So anything that I pop in needs to be that way up, okay? Okay, so we're going to start off by, I've got this lovely photograph here, this pretty lady with her bicycle. So I'm going to pop her on the inside of the envelope, the CD case rather, and we'll work out her position in a minute. But I think I'm going to pop her about there. And then what I thought I'd do, I got a bicycle here from the kit, and then I've just got some lovely cut flowers, and I just thought I would pop them on the outside like that, and then that kind of gives us a bit of a view into what she's all about. I'm just trying to move this into position so that we don't have loads of the white behind, because I tried to put a sticker in there but it wasn't successful, but I think that'll be okay. There we go. Right, so let's just glue that down. Put this down first, I think. Now obviously if you want to put backing on the inside of your envelope pocket thing, by all means do so. I just want to make this a nice quick and easy demonstration for you today, but you know, obviously there's all sorts of things that you can have going on in there. It all depends as well on what how you've you know, what we've done with regards to the printing, so and how vibrant your patterns are and one thing or another. So let me just move that there. There we are. I just didn't want that white gap on the top there. There we are. I think that'll be just fine. So I'm just going to tape that now on the inside so she doesn't move around. There we go. Right, lovely. Okay, so that's that one done. And then the second one, where are you? So actually, don't get confused. That one goes at the bottom. Just put that there a sec. And then this one goes at the top. So let me just pop a bit of ink around the edge there. There we go. And she's going to go on the inside of here. In the middle there, I think. Okay, and then I've got this book that I've cut out from these book images. They are from Rose's kit, because obviously she sat there writing, isn't she? So I thought she looks like a journaler. What do you think? Because of course Rose's kit is all about simple pleasures. Of course journaling is one of them, and I thought we'd pop that lovely flower there, incidentally, which is a rose. Hello Rose, hope you're well, my love. And then we'll just pop that photo into place. And just make sure whatever you put in isn't hanging out over the edge, all right? Because obviously when we're folding this back, and the idea is that we don't know it's there from the back, okay? There we go. Let me just pop a bit of tape on the top corner of her photo so that she stays in position, because there's nothing worse than putting photographs in your photo frames, is there? And then they decide to slide down when you hang them on the wall. I always tape my photos in place. That drives me daft. There we are. Just touch it in that top corner. Oh, that was effective, Rich. Literally just stuck that in the middle of nowhere. What for fiddlies? I see now why some of the girls take them apart and work on them and then put them back together. It's a lot of fiddling otherwise. There we are. Perfect. Should have stuck it on the picture first, shouldn't I? I'm all fingers and thumbs today. Here we go. I think she's straight. There we are. I think that's stuck now. Marvellous. So what we do now is obviously make sure that your envelope is threaded through your binding, your elastic, okay? And then we're just going to simply pop our CD case in here to just double check that wherever you're going to place it, it can bend like so. So yeah, that looks fine to me. Just going to move it up a touch. Yeah, that's fine there. And that's fine there. Right, so while I've done that now, I'm going to just quickly glue that into place. And then that's that done. There we go. Marvellous. Yeah, lovely. And then this one, same thing again. Just pop that down there. Try and have it flush on the end there if you can. There we are. Put that back, hold it in place, pop your glue down. There we are, and then should be able to peel that off there and stick that down, which means I should now, yes, still be able to flip that back and forth. And then obviously the idea would be you'll open your journal, you'll see that beautiful envelope there, and then we will flip it over, and then you'll flip one, and you'll flip two. How cute do they look? Oh, I'm so pleased with myself. I love them. I think they're super, super cute. And obviously, if you wanted to, you can still access them as pockets. So I've left mine open in case I want to slide anything in there. So what I will probably do is slide a bit of something in there after now, just to back her. And then the same there. And then I've got a nice little hidden pocket there as well. But you wouldn't know they were there, would you? See? So if you get your printing right, I think as a quick glance of the eye, and they really are quite secretive. There's all sorts of things you can do. We can jazz up with extra pockets here. We can pop an extra pocket on the front here. I'm probably going to add a bit of lace to the edges of mine now, just to really finish it off. But there's your basic idea, guys. So let's see what you can do with that, and let's see you have a go. So now, obviously, if you don't have printers, you can still do this. All you need to do is just cover your CD cases, or make your CD case out of your paper, whatever you're using, you know. So you can do that by using a large circle cutter, and then if you, but you don't have to put the acetate in. You can just, you know, all sorts of adaptations. So but yeah, you can just you know, create that shape yourselves. But I know loads of you have got these CD covers, so I just thought this was a nice little natty little project to try. Obviously you could do this with a normal envelope as well. It doesn't have to be a CD cover. I was actually looking for envelopes at the time, and then picked these up, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot I had those. And I remembered Carol's video then. I was like, oh, I wanted to try that. So yeah, I'm really pleased with those. I think they look super cute. Nice way to store those little secret photographs. So there we are. That's it. That's your tutorial for today. Nice and quick. Told you I wouldn't keep you long. Number 60. Don't forget to use your hashtag if you are sharing your photographs in the Facebook group. Otherwise, have a lovely Sunday evening, and I will be back with you all tomorrow. Take care now. Bye.